Chinese 9.
Chinese 9 meaning
That was
assassin
9
or
where my
what?
mom was died.
Say that again?
That was 9 where my mom died.
Okay. Was she murdered?
They ruled it as suicide, but yeah.
That's terrible.
This video contains the first interview of Jimmy Ray Rodgers, one of the men responsible for bludgeoning Dr. Teresa Sievers to death with a hammer. On June 29, 2015, Dr. Teresa Sievers was found face down on her kitchen floor, her skull crushed by the hammer lying next to her. Two suspects quickly became the focus of an investigation after a sloppy digital footprint was discovered. Jimmy Ray Rodgers and Curtis Wayne Wright rented a car the day of the murder, and the GPS placed them at the crime scene. With this information, they were able to find security footage of a nearby Walmart, where the men bought black clothing, black towels, and a lock-picking kit. The hunt for a motive led back to Sievers' husband, Mark. The couple was having marital troubles, and he was convinced she would take their daughters from him in the divorce. This is the story he told to his old friend, Curtis Wayne Wright, to garner sympathy. Adding to the motivation was the life insurance policy, which Mark Sievers promised to use to pay Wright. Wright agreed, and then, needing another man for the job, chose Rodgers.
Your prior dealings with law enforcement. I had similar dealings myself in a certain city I lived in Florida, which led me on my path to a different place. However, I appreciate the human condition. That does sound crazy. You know what I mean?
The sheriff's alright. It's just, I don't know, it's ridiculous some of the things that we've done though.
Yeah, what I look at it like this. Everybody's different. You think about all the people you've met, just at your job right now, right?
Yeah.
You have people that act certain ways, and you have other people that do different things. And there are people that are cool, people that are not cool.
Yeah.
And then everything in between.
Yep.
And just because someone has one job versus another job or career path doesn't change the fact that they're just different people in that job. Doesn't make them better, doesn't make them worse.
No.
The investigator speaks to Rodgers in a way designed to make it appear as if he respects Rodgers and is on his side. A suspect is more willing to tell a story to a friend than they are to answer questions from an authority figure.
You know that. I mean, think about the people you've had to meet all over.
Like Augie Bush, when I worked for him, that guy was a complete asshole. I've worked for a lot of other people, like poor, live in a trailer park, very nice.
Well, no matter what you're
saying, I'm just saying,
that's
what I'm saying is like the range of variety of people that I've worked for is varied very much.
Same here, and I've had people really well-to-do treat me wonderful, and I've had others think that it somehow elevated them to a position above me, and that I was beneath them and less of a person than them. And we're not. We're all just people doing our thing, and we all try to get along for the most part. We make decisions and choices that.
So what is this?
This is my Miranda card. I have a little fortune cookie on the other side. That's for implied consents for someone for a DUI with multiple side. What I want to do is I also want to hear your side of the story. I want to explain to you why I'm here, and I want to hear your input on it because
I want to hear why you're here.
I want to read you your rights, and I'll answer your questions if you answer mine, and you understand your rights at any time when you're hearing me explain things.
Yes.
You have a right to stop talking at any time, obviously, right? Because you've heard this before. So what I have to do, though, is legally I need to read this to you, and I want to make sure you understand everything, okay? So I'm going to do that now. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and to have it with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer, just like I was summarizing a second ago. After everything I just read to you, do you understand everything I just read to you?
Yes.
Okay. With these rights in mind, will you still talk to me now?
No.
Okay.
But I would like to know why I'm being questioned when I've already answered your questions.
I'm confused. You just told me you won't talk to me, but now you're re-engaging me. Will you still talk to me after I read these rights?
No.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Sit tight, we're gonna take care of you and get you back to where you need to be, okay?
Am I going to a federal hold facility?
Eventually, yes, yeah, we'll come get you.
Alright. So I thought that's what y'all was here to do.
No, I'm here following up on a homicide. I have a search warrant to obtain your DNA and your fingerprints. Pardon me?
Is that okay?
I'm going to read it to you first. That way you understand it. The state of Missouri, county of Washington, and the circuit of the 24th Judicial Circuit of Missouri at Potosi, Washington County, Missouri, in Division 3. Search warrant to any peace officer in the state of Missouri. Greetings. Whereas an application and affidavit in writing, duly verified by oath, having been filed with the undersigned judge of this court, stating upon information and belief that the following property, articles, materials, or substances that constitutes evidence of criminal activity in violation of Chapter 565 of the revised statutes of the state of Missouri, as well as in violation of Chapter 782 of the Florida state statutes, to wit, a DNA buccal swab, fingerprints, and palm prints of Jimmy Ray Rodgers, described as white male, brown hair, brown eyes, approximately 5'10", 210 pounds, date of birth 4/11/1990. Said items are to be obtained from the aforementioned subject, located in the county of Washington, state of Missouri.
Rodgers is informed about the search warrant, but his expression suggests that he isn't paying much attention to the explanation. From his point of view, it is an endless flow of legal jargon in the style of a terms and conditions form. You understand the general idea, and you agree without doing anything beyond skimming.
Whereas the judge of this court, from the sworn allegations of said application and from the supporting written affidavit filed therewith, has found that there's probable cause to believe the allegations of the affidavit to be true, and that probable cause exists for the issuance of a search warrant herein. Now, therefore, you are commanded to obtain the DNA buccal swab in accordance with reasonable medical procedures, fingerprints, and palm prints from the above subject within 10 days after the issuance of this warrant, and take with you the power of your county and obtain any evidence DNA which could be found, and take the same into your possession, making a complete and accurate inventory, and by giving such person a copy of that inventory together with a copy of this warrant, and that you prepare a duly verified copy of the inventory thereof and file it with this court as your return to this warrant, so this court may deal with it in accordance with the law. Witness my hand on this date of August 25th, 2015 at approximately 12:43 p.m. by Judge Hyde. Have you ever had this done?
Nope.
All it is like a Q-tip that you would put in your ear. I'm gonna put it in your mouth and just scrub the inside of your cheek. It doesn't hurt at all. It's very gentle. You can sit. And you'll get a copy of this too. So open your mouth, please. Thank you. Right back.
All right.
Are you a U.S. Marshal?
I'm with the FBI.
Will you be transporting me?
No, sir. No, sir. They'll probably send a marshal. They might just take it up themselves. I don't know yet. I don't know when that'll be either.
Be there tonight sometime, right?
I don't know.
Rodgers submits to an oral sample and asks how he'll be transported. It's a rather pointless question because the end result will be the same.
I don't know. How many tattoos you got?
I don't know. Quite a few.
Just gonna go with you on your property. I'll be right back.
But all these since I was, I don't know, 17.
Oh.
One thing I can say that was smart about it is I kept them where you can't see it.
What's
Majority of
that?
the time. One thing I can say is I was smart at least back when I was a kid and got them. Just kept them where you can't hardly see them.
Yeah. No nice tattoos or anything.
No.
Like you like employment basically.
Yeah. How I work 60 hours a week and make $14 an hour.
Where's your working man?
No. I was hoping to fucking go in front of a judge, but considering this nonsense, questioning.
I mean, you know what it's about, so you know.
Can you do me a favor? Please stand up with your back to the wall. Can you put your hands against the wall and lift up your left foot so I can see the bottom of your tread?
A little bit higher if you can, Jimmy.
We're gonna take it anyway. Other foot, please. Put that down, please. Thank you. Can you turn and face this way? Thank you.
Am I formally being charged with anything?
Here's the thing. You read your Miranda rights. You invoke your rights to remain silent. If you're reapproaching me to talk, I'll talk with you, but it's only because you're reapproaching me. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
I'm not going to violate your rights, but I would love to talk to you. Can you face me, please? That's cool. That's from, I just realized that's from Christmas Story. That's awesome.
I got this for Father's Day.
That's nice. I love that movie. Taylor got that? That's cool. Very cool. This way, please.
Did you own a Firebird?
Yes, I used to collect Trans Ams.
What year?
I had an 87, 7 between 94 and 97, a 2001, a 68 Firebird, and a 69 Trans Am.
I'm talking about.
It's cool. Fast cars. And can you face back the wall again? That way. Yep. Can you raise your arms up, please? Thank you. What does it say?
Fuck the feds.
Feds.
They photograph Rodgers from all angles. When his shirt is removed, a tattoo covering his entire back is revealed. Not only is it highly identifiable, but it clearly proclaims his feelings about government workers.
I'm offended.
You're half offended.
This is true.
Was that your, is it, they don't call it a prison, Bureau of Prisons number, or
No.
what is that?
I'll put my shirt back down.
One moment. And I want to get your chest, please.
Just put my shirt back on.
Okay. Can I help you?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. What's that say?
Government.
Anarchy?
Is this the
You're not
thing?
gonna smoke the pipe?
Government's on the pie.
Government's on the pipe, right. And then this is your astrological symbol? Or what is it?
Chinese 9.
Chinese 9 meaning?
That was
Assassin
9
or
where my
what?
mom was died.
Say that again?
That was 9 where my mom died.
Okay. Was she murdered?
They ruled it suicide, but yeah.
That's terrible. Is there any other tattoos I missed on your back or anything?
Wow.
Any
My right
scars?
ankle. I got my mother's initials on my left ankle. I got my grandfather's.
I'm gonna help you with your shirt. Okay, and you said left ankle?
Right hand and left.
That's who now?
My mother, Nancy K. Rodgers.
Where did she pass?
In my old house. They ruled it suicide.
What city was this?
Paris, Missouri.
Paris, Missouri. And who's this?
Anton Lee Klupipe, my grandpa.
I have been a grandpa.
Heart failure.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Serious scars or anything?
Well, actually, I guess I do actually got some.
Oh, wow. What are these?
Some stars. I don't know. Some of the first tattoos I ever did.
You did these? It's awesome. Good detail.
You can't really make out.
Skull?
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
That's crazy.
It's okay.
Can you take a seat for a moment, please? I'll bring it back. I'm really going, it was too hot.
No, it's fine.
So is this a warrant for questioning?
Like he made it very clear. He'd love to talk to you.
I just don't trust cops. You gotta look at my side of the view. Like, found out my late father was a gun collector. Dad used to refinance the house, buy 2-3 guns at a time.
Yeah.
Well, then they didn't have enough room to store them, so they stored them with Roy Bodine, my uncle, a convicted felon. Signed off on paperwork for the Monroe County Sheriff's Department, the Northeastern District Task Force. He's holding on to these guns for him. A felon. And then they come to my home, where I'm a convicted felon, place these guns in my home. Gave my brother a receipt when they returned them, gave him a receipt when they took them. Said it's okay as long as they're kept put up. PO says it's okay. Then they call the ATF on me. For having them there.
Jimmy, man, I can't, I don't know about your past, but
that was my.
There's no games here. I mean,
I know.
you know what I'm saying?
Well, I was just telling you about my past.
I know.
I simply, from my experiences, it's always best to shut up.
Given Rodgers' history, his reticence isn't surprising. He knows the evidence is going to be damaging enough without him making things worse by speaking.
I want to talk about cars, football, whatever.
Pluses and minuses to everything, right?
There is.
So.
Pluses is, I wouldn't have met the good woman I met if I wouldn't have been through the things I've been through.
Yeah.
Got me a kid on the way.
Yeah.
Got me a good job. So I'm hoping, I don't know, that they don't actually send me back to prison. Hopefully I just go back to the halfway house or something like. Oh, I'm not good.
That depends on you, man. I mean,
I ain't really fucked up ever on paper. Like, I don't get high. I work all the time. Can't afford to.
You know exactly what this is about.
Yeah, I know. I know what I'm here for.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do anything, so. Oh.
You wouldn't be here if you didn't. It's one of those things, man. You gotta think about that.
My old lady get my car home.
Yep. It's in the drive, man. Nice and safe.
Cool. Y'all give her a ride to the car?
Yeah.
I take it y'all went to my home prior to picking me up?
We did.
My old lady know where I'm being held at?
I'd feel more comfortable if you asked the detective, you know what I mean? Against the whole engaging thing, you know what I'm saying? If you want to talk, we can talk. You don't have to stop when you want to stop. So.
I don't want to talk because it's like, I don't know.
You want to listen? You want to listen?
I don't mind listening.
Huh?
I'm good listening.
Who? I need to come back up, I don't think. Is that for us, though?
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Let's do it.
Susan? Appreciate it, man.
That's all we have, so.
What's only use one problem?
What is it?
It's like a suit. Maybe season your clothes. Right. As messed up as this building is,
It's actually in good shape.
Yeah.
Considering most places I've been.
It's crazy.
Our courthouse, the electricity's on the outside of the walls.
Where's that at?
Paris, Missouri.
Oh, Paris. Where's that at?
You know where Columbia is?
Yeah.
It's about 45 minutes away from there.
What direction?
I know you go to Moberly, then 23 miles down 154.
Never been there.
Like where the Mark Twain Lake is at.
I think I was there when I was younger. I think.
In FBI, you're probably, I don't know, more used to like St. Louis area.
I'm running the city, man. I'm running the city.
All the feds I know went from like military to law enforcement to the feds, et cetera, so forth. Like,
I'm with Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. So I'm the deputy. I'm assigned to the FBI, the task force officer.
no,
So I'm not like a
no, so your task force.
regular agent. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because of the potential damage to the case, the conversation is kept casual. Since Rodgers has invoked his rights, anything he says about the crime could be dismissed.
I was thinking he was actual true FBI.
No.
Like the Eastern District.
No, sir. I am in the Eastern though.
So I'll say like, I don't know, there are quite a few federal agents out of the Western District.
Who you got? Who you know?
Just a few people.
Oh, you're so goddamn secretive, man.
Well, it's just one of those things that just don't really say.
Huh?
It's just one of those things that just really don't say. Like,
Your prerogative, man. Your prerogative.
my dad was
Need to take your shoes off.
Okay. Cool. Excuse me.
Need you to stand up. Put your back against that wall. Back against that wall. Try it for me.
same thing he did.
Huh?
So the same thing that he did with the pictures.
Maybe.
All right, take your pants off. You have a belt?
Nope.
Did you come in with a belt?
Nope.
Do we want this recorded?
You can go back and forth.
Hey, Jenkins.
Have a seat.
Hey, sir.
She wouldn't lock him after Words that we've been taking up too
Got
fast.
it. How's that feel? All right.
Yeah. It's all right.
Good.
Yep.
Rodgers' clothing is taken to be searched for forensic evidence. As he sits there, Rodgers tries to appear as if he is unconcerned. His efforts come across as contrived.
Put it down, I'm not going to tell you again! Call 6, Army 1141 for my partner. You alright, dude?
Property. We're on your property, all right?
Yeah, it was. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It smells funny here all of a sudden. Huh?
Rodgers is left to sit alone. Sometimes this can be an effective technique to get a reluctant suspect to talk. The long stretches of silence, without knowing when they will be allowed to leave, often make people feel nervous. There's a natural need to fill the silence, and some hope that they will be able to leave the room if they make an effort to cooperate.
We're waiting on you. We're waiting on you.
Oh, are you waiting? We're ready for you. I thought you were waiting on something else. No, we're ready to go downstairs and get that started. Okay, yeah, we're ready to go.
We're moving? We're moving, Jimmy.
Just as Rodgers is about to take a nap, he is escorted from the room. Jimmy Ray Rodgers originally faced a first-degree murder charge and the possibility of the death penalty. After reviewing the evidence, a judge instead sentenced him to life in prison. Curtis Wayne Wright, Jr., the other man involved in the actual murder, was charged with second-degree murder and sentenced to 25 years in prison. The family of the victim agreed with Rodgers' sentence, although they expressed sadness for such a senseless act and the effect that it would have on his family. Mark Sievers was arrested on charges of first-degree murder and eventually was convicted. He refused to testify during his trial, but did say that he was innocent. He was awarded the death penalty and is now on death row. That'll do it for today. If you like this video and want to support the channel, There's a Patreon link in the description below where you can do just that. Thank you for watching, and stay safe.